Howdy, howdy, everybody. We are live. We're just kind of getting everything set up. This is a live practice. So, what do we do on live practice? Well, we practice. That's everything from magic to talking to just in general of like making sure our tech is working to make sure that we're good for other things. We're going to go ahead and pop out our chat 'cause this is the new thing that we've been doing. We did it once. Let's see. So what I realized the last time that I was doing this was that I had somebody join my live, but I missed it because I wasn't paying attention to my chat. So basically what I did is I turned off my sound, and so now I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. There he is. So what are we doing? Well, this is a hangout. It's a live practice because a couple of things that I've wanted to talk about is some cards, right? This is what I carry. I carry some cards on me. I'm going to have my other card set up from the video earlier. I've got my phone here just in case we want to look some stuff up and do some stuff. I figured I had a good 20, 25 minutes just to mess around, so I figured I'd go live. And, let's go over into performance review. Yeah, review. I don't know. Performance view. And so let's talk a little bit about this setup. So, is it working for me? Well, here's where I've got my stuff at right here like this. Now, for some reason, even though I've got my lighting right here, it doesn't seem like this is very bright. And I wonder if it's because of all the stuff in the way. Again, I've got my two tripods here. You can go ahead and check them out in the link below if you're interested in getting some tripods. The two that I have is I have a phone-based tripod and I have a camera-based tripod. So now I'm just moving this a little bit just so we can try to capture a little bit more of that lighting. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is I'm so used to performing, didn't realize it, left to right. So I would have my hands like this in preparation of performing the magic when in reality now the camera's over here. So I kind of have to, it almost feels like I'm doing things backwards, which is good. I think you want to have a little bit of a moment where you're testing yourself and you're doing things a little bit different. So, the trick I wanted to do today. Yep, that's funny. When we're doing a live practice like this, we can always hop on the phone if we need to and just have a good time. Ooh, what's this? Marzina Hayes. What kind of cards is that? So these are the Nightmare Before Christmas bicycle playing cards. We've got those going on here. We've got my bicycle ruins over here. We got my other bicycles here. So we're doing a lot of card magic lately because we are putting together another card routine. But the card trick that I was just doing earlier, let's see if I can get some timing right on it, and let's see if I've got enough conceptualized space here to do this. Maybe I'll back up a little bit. So just in case if it doesn't show up on the table, it'll show up in the smaller camera. So this is an ambitious card routine that we've seen before, but I have a little bit of a different way of going about it this time. So having a card selected at random from the center of the pack, which is going to be the 7 of spades, you take the 7 of spades and you lose it, slide down like that. And now, here's what's nice about this. You come over, and we're going to push it in. But at the same time, we're going to drop these cards. No, didn't work. Did not work. Let's try that again. Obviously, taking a step back here. This is the live practice. Push in, drop. All this is doing is having the card jump. But that's your card over here. So the objective is to do the move that's like this, where the card almost appears to magically appear on top. What's my favorite character in Yo Gabba Gabba? The little one watches it, but I don't watch it very often. So objectively, you want to have that other card sitting out here, so that when you lift these cards up and you go to push in, boom. That's kind of the moment that you want, that they're looking here, and when they look over there, that's where their card shows up. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through that whole simulation, just from top to bottom, because I'm wondering down below if you guys want to comment after the live or during the live if you hop on, what your thoughts are and where I could take it from there. So here's the pattern that I have. Spooky Halloween, where things like to change places. But either way, riffle like this. Finger goes in the gap, and you let 2 cards off, so that you're going to have a double. You're going to grab it with your middle finger and rotate out, turning to show the card. Up to this point, it appears to be a single. And then when you put it back on the top, as you put it on top, you're going to separate it like that. Map is great. Where do you want to go? He's got 3 places that you go because it's Dora. It's good times. Map is a lot of fun. So at this point, you're going to do a slide move where you just spread out the cards and let the cards slide down. Now, in this case, I mean, normally it looks good no matter where you put it, but you want it as close to the bottom as possible. And as you square it up, you're going to keep the top card off center a little bit. Come across, grab, and just say, now we're going to push in. And if you make a mess, that's one thing, but you're pushing in and you want their card to turn over. Let's take that a step back there because I think we got a little distracted. So the slide move is a spread, sliding down. If that happens, I just pick it up and I put it in somewhere like that. And then in this case, like I said, you want to keep this over a little bit. And obviously this you're just pushing in. So we're going to get off a good section of cards here. Pushing that in is just holding from the sides and pushing in. But here's really where the move is happening, because you have a card off center like that you're covering with your hand. You're getting high enough that it catches some air and will rotate as it falls down. So that is the meat and potatoes of that move, and the objective is that it's going from here over and magically appearing on top of the deck when you drop it. So that's the objective of the trick as part of the ambitious routine. Utilizing a double, because doubles are everything. So yeah, so there's the ambitious card routine that I'm working on now, because it gives you misdirection. They can even push in the card if you want them to. It's kind of like card to mouth, but in this case, it's appearing in the other pile, it's basically the same premise of the card to mouth idea, except with a drop move instead of going in your mouth, especially with nowadays, not everybody likes that. So, yeah, let's take a look at these. So I love these cards. These are my bicycle ruins. Nope, they're not ruined. They're ruins. Little joke for you. What's going on here? How about Backpack Song from Dora the Explorer? Backpack, backpack. Yep, that's a fun one too. So in this case, what do we want to do? Here's what I like. I just heard something. So we'll spread out the cards, and I like the 7s, the lucky 7s. So let's go ahead and take out the 7s. There we go. All 4 7s ready to go. Beautiful. Give that a little bit of a mix and a shuffle. If we've done this right, and I hope we have, you're about to witness a minor miracle here today. That's all 4 7s from the pack. Boom. I love it. So what I like about this particular deck of cards is, one, it kind of fits my style. Depending on what I'm, like, obviously, like what I'm wearing right now. But um, the Norse mythology and all that. So I really enjoy that aesthetic. What do I think of Handy Dandy from Notebook from Blue's Clues? Handy Dandy. From the Notebook. Oh, the Handy Dandy Notebook. It took me a second. What do I think about the Handy Dandy Notebook? Well, first and foremost, it's handy. And, Steve needs it in order to draw his clues. It's good times. So this is a nice deck of cards to have because you can pretty much do everything with this deck of cards that you want. And it kind of allows you to do self-working card tricks. Let me show you. So, out of all the cards that are in the deck, we could pick any card we want. Now, in this particular case, I think what we'll do is we'll spread at the top here. And, yeah, let's take a look at the 7 of Diamonds. The 7 of Diamonds. Now, if I were to turn the 7 of Diamonds upside down in the pack and give it some shuffles. Nope, we don't want to turn other cards over. Okay. So now I can spread through the cards and I can find your card. Ooh. Not very hard if it's face up. So let's go ahead and turn it face down. And let's see if we can find your card. The 7 of Diamonds. We did find it. So, that's what this deck allows you to do. It allows you to presumably show some really good, some really, really great card mechanic skills or magic feats, but very easily almost self-working. What is your thoughts on Disney's The Emperor's New... Emperor's New Groove. Now that's the jam right there. I still like to watch that every once in a while just because it's so great. I love Emperor's New Groove. Cusco. Yep. So this is a really nice deck of cards. It's been a while since I've actually carried it. And so I really enjoy being able to create this moment with these cards that almost seems impossible, and it doesn't take really any skill beyond knowing where you want to go with the trick and then setting it up while you're doing it. Like it's pretty nice. So there's that. I'll take a quick moment to say, hey, make sure that you like the live if you're watching. That it really helps out. Subscribing to the channel really helps out. That way you can see more of my content. And of course, there are giveaways happening on the channel. If you want to participate, you can win. You have the opportunity to enter to win either the whole brick box of these 12 decks of cards, and you can enter both giveaways. This is a size 10 black tungsten ring from Copeland Coins. All you got to do is write down below in any of my videos, not on the live right now, but you'll have to go to the comments of any of my videos so I can see it later, and you can say card giveaway or ring giveaway, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. So we got giveaways happening on the channel. Let's take a look here. What makes the Emperor's New Groove so hilarious? The llamas. How do we stop Swiper? Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. We got him. Until later in the episode when he comes back. So, yeah, I think that's a good way to go. The cards, and still working on some other things behind the scenes. And the setup that I have here, I'm not feeling it yet. And part of that is because, okay, let me go ahead and switch back over here. We're out of performance mode now. And the nice thing about this table, when I'm not using it, is I can just slide it putting away some cards here. I can just slide it under the desk, and it's usually fine. So we're a talking head, and we're just sitting here with no desk. That's weird, right? Typically, you'd have the camera behind the desk, which is something that I can do that I might be working on with some rearranging of the space. Just because I don't want it to feel like I'm just lounging here. I want to be like at the table working, because this is my part-time job. I make money doing this. What is your thoughts on The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast? Well, Little Mermaid was never really my thing. Beauty and the Beast is a nice story. I enjoyed that one. Uh, the live action are okay, but I really like the cartoon versions. That's my thoughts on that. Let's take a look, see at what's going on here. Let's see. What makes Boots, the monkey from Dora Explorer, very cute? It's the boots. It's the boots. The boots make them very cute. If you're interested in getting some Reaper apparel, you can check out the affiliate link below. Now remember, any of the affiliate links that you click in my description will take you to the website, whether it's Amazon or the Reaper apparel. And any purchases made while using that link may provide me a small commission. So keep that in mind. Oh, and I did want to mention, just in live form for this book. So I did put this in the link on one of my recent videos, and the only place that I can find it is on Amazon, slightly used for $300, because apparently it's out of print. So I'm glad that I got my copy when I did. And yeah, what's going on here? Interesting. So we are working on a card trick out of this book that we will be hopefully getting put together here pretty soon. It's going to be a trick that is going to be revolving, so it's going to hopefully be the talking points of building a trick like this is you learn the trick first and foremost. Then you want to add your little nuanced things that make it yours. So what I want to do with this trick, which is a voodoo trick, that a voodoo card premise is that whatever happens to one card happens to another card. So I want to take this effect and I want to effectively make some of the parts I want to make more interactive and more active in the routine. For instance, I want to add a little bit of mentalism, suggestion. I want to add some little moments where the spectator does things subconsciously. So I kind of just want them to get used to this this idea. And yeah, I think it's something that is possible. I think we can do it. So a little bit of interaction, a little bit of suggestion. Oh, excuse me. It's too early for that. I still got to go to work here in a little bit. Let's check comments here. How many locations are from Dora? How many locations? I guess you're referencing the 3 locations that you have to go through in the episode. As far as like, she does usually start out somewhere, so maybe that's 4. I'm not sure. What is your thoughts on Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob? Oh, I just thought of like a meme thing, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, here it is. This is going on your permanent record. SpongeBob. I grew up with that, so I love SpongeBob. Oh, it's good times. Good times. Sandy's Rocket. That's from Sandy's Rocket. Oh. Well, my reference that I was making was when SpongeBob's taking his driving test and he ends up crashing and she blows up like an airbag and she gets that deep voice and she says, "This is going on your permanent record." How is 2D obsessive of Timmy Turner? Now we're jumping over to Fairly Odd Parents, and I don't know. She just seems to really be interested in Timmy Turner. So let's take a look-see here. I think we've got, this is the practice that we've been getting in here. We got away from that. So talking about some tech-related things, I have my microphone way over here, so let's see if it's coming in pretty good. I have my microphone way over here, so let's see if it's coming in pretty good. Yeah, microphone's working great. Yeah, microphone's working great. Man Ray and Dirty Bubble. They're good. They're fun times. Okay, let's think. What else can we do here in terms of the setup, in terms of the space? Because where I'm at right now is not where I want to be. I want to have a little bit more room to move around here. And I want to be closer, not further away from the laptop. So I either have to like get rid of the laptop. I think this will turn sideways and go under there if I get rid of the stuff that's on top of it. Because I don't think it'll slide under there just by itself. And I think, unless I really get interesting in here, I think my my microphone is now actually blocking it. So in order for me to get closer to the laptop, I'd have to be way up here. And now it just feels like it's getting pretty tight in here with the camera setup and all that. What is your thoughts on Danny Phantom? I'm going Ghost. I think Danny Phantom, it was a fun show. Been a while since I've watched it. Things seem to be turning up a little bit upstairs there, so like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and call this here. But I think we're gonna do another live here pretty soon with a tech talk. Like I need to really get some movement happening here to figure out what's going on with my office space. So, how many clues on Blue's Clues? I think it's a standard 3. Yeah, standard 3. Just for the fun of it, I'm pushing the buttons. But I think that's going to call it good for tonight. I think this might work. Let me go ahead and check if this works. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. But of course, this is a magic channel, so we do want to end off with a little bit of magic. This is one of my absolute favorite magic tricks. It is the ring thing. Yes, the ring thing. Alternatively, if we were to do it with the other hand, you'd be able to see the loophole. Yeah, the loophole. Now all we gotta do is just shake our hand a little bit. No, not this hand. This hand. Boom, baby. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help out the channel. And of course, click the recommended video just for you. Yes, just for you. And don't forget, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we'll see you in the next one.